Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Manuela, and today's flow will be focusing on our lower back and our hips. And we'll be starting straight away laying on our belly. If you have some knee injuries or some tightness around your knee joints, please feel free to keep a block or anything that you can put in between or below your knee when going to bend, because that might support you a little bit. So let's go, and we lay on our back, not on our belly. And we come all the way down. And from here we're going to warm up and to activate a bit our hips, because with every stretch also some strengthening is required. So we lift up our legs straight on top of us. You can bring them slightly closer to you by closing the hip flexor. And really important here is that we keep for the whole time our lower back on the mat. You can bring your hands next to your mat for support. And from here we inhale, bring closer the feet to us. Exhale, open up. Both legs on opposite sides. You should open your hips and feel it already now. Lower it down, creating a tiny circle. Try not to go all the way down, because then you would need to activate a lot your core by keeping your lower back on the mat. So just find the right balance for yourself and bring your feet together and back to center. So find your own rhythm, and you know how fast or slow you want to go, how deep you want to go, as long as you keep your lower back really on the floor and focusing on your hips rather than on your core as a core workout. And inhale back to center, and this time we do it the other way around. So we bring our feet further away from ourselves, open up and create that circle and back to center. So do the same amount of circles that you did on the other side. And one more time. And plant your feet on the mat. Feet soles touching each other, opening up your knees wide apart into this butterfly position. For this position, you can either keep your hands on the mat or lift up your hands to make it a bit harder. And we're gonna press our hips up to the ceiling, keeping our feet grounded. So inhale, lift up, pressing onto our shoulder blades and our feet. By lifting up, you should also feel that your knees are tending to falling a bit further away from each other. So a bit of more depth into this pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. And exhale, lower down. From here, bring our knees together, close to our chest, wiggle side to side, and we roll forward and backwards. And next roll, come all the way into all fours. So from here, I'm gonna turn myself this way. We're gonna go into all fours. Inhale, lift up your right leg 90 degrees. Exhale, plant your foot on the mat. So this is pretty much the position. And once you've seen this angle of how you should be positioned, so your right knee goes lateral to the right side and your left knee looks forward straight. From here, we're pressing exhale, we lower down, sitting on our left heel. So for those that have a bit of knee problems or tightness, you feel free to put a block that supports you in this position. What's really important here is that you press your right knee or your right knee goes further backwards, and you should really feel on your right hip. Connect with your breath. Breathe through your belly. And in the next inhale, come forward. And we press this time towards the right. So both hips go to the right. And you should feel it on your left hip. Clearly my hips are not as flexible, which has always been part of my practice, to really focus and trying to recalibrate my body, the tightness, and loosen up a bit of that tightness. And from here, come back to center. And we're going to lower down on our belly. I'm gonna keep on staying this way so you can see me better, but pretty much you keep your leg this way and you lower your belly on the mat and your knee on the mat, keeping your left leg extended. And then from here, inhale, lift up your chest into baby cobra and bend your left leg. Exhale, lower down, lower your left leg. And inhale, lift up and bend your left leg. This is going to be extending our hip flexors, so really pushing our hips to the ground. And exhale, back into all fours. From here, we're doing the same thing on the other side. So inhale, left leg, 90 degrees, lifts. Exhale, plant your foot, pointing to the back side of your mat. And from here, slowly come and sit on your right heel and really press your left knee backwards. It's gonna look like this. Can also be on the outside edge of your foot. And if you don't feel much press, or if there's a bit more tightness, feel free to press your left knee more outwards. On the next inhale, come back forward. And here we go towards the left foot. So bringing both hips more towards the left and lowering down our hips to the floor. Inhale back to center. I'm gonna lay on our belly. So lower down on your belly and lower your left knee on the floor. Inhale, lift up into baby cobra and bend your right leg. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift up your chest and bend your right leg. Exhale, lower down. Come back into all fours. Press into your hands. And here, keep our knees close to each other. And we're gonna shift our hips from side to side, slowly and controlled. And inhale back to center. And we meet into the starting position. Come into cross-legged or sitting on your heels. Closing our eyes for a moment. Feeling the sensation of the practice, and this time on our hips and our lower back. Grateful of our body, grateful of the time we have to be here, to be mindful and move through different poses. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. A moment of gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. And if you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope we will practice again next week.